All right, teens, we're going to give you some dating advice.
So, when we first met, we were kind of stupid and not too bright, but we
met online, people.
That's right.
23 years ago, before Facebook,
yes.
MySpace, any of that.
When it was only chat. But anyway, we were a little naive, but we knew the importance of putting God first. And we've been raised in church, and we understood the fundamentals and good morals, and we knew the importance especially of putting Him first. One of the set of verses that we used when we got married that we really clung to was from Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. KJV.
So anyway, always make sure He's that glue that holds the two of you together, or that other significant person, and He will help direct thy paths, as it says. Thy paths.
Thy paths.
At least it was grammatically correct. Good luck, kids.
Your mom is always your biggest fan, and I'll always be right here if you ever need to come home. Love you.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I have a little word of advice for you. You all have a lot of decisions to make, but one of the most important ones is about your career. You will be getting a lot of advice from a lot of different people. Some you may want to follow, and some you may not. I have 3 little letters for you. GPS, God's plan system. You each have a unique destination to be reached by your own unique path. So don't let anyone dictate to you what your success should look like. You follow God's plan to reach God's purpose by God's path in your life. Many blessings, and go on out and take on the adventure that is your future.
Okay, advice to the seniors. Take 645. So we can always go with the whole cop-out of keep God first in your life and everything will be okay.
You should keep
but
God
we're
first.
not going to say that. Even though you should. But we're not. What if we would say, do not fear? Because fear will keep you from accomplishing a lot of things in your life. Especially going out into the real world. Just wait. However, you don't have to fear. God will be there with you if you let Him. Mm-hmm. But fear can keep you from a lot of things. Fear can keep you from going into the promised land that you're supposed to go into. Fear can keep you from conquering the giants that you need. Even fear you could wind up in being eaten by a fish because you're afraid to go somewhere God told you. Mm-hmm. Remember that, Jonah?
Mm-hmm.
He was scared. Yeah, he got ate by a fish because he was scared. Anyway, so fear can hold you back in a lot of things in your life. But with God on your side, He says, whom shall I fear? So I think that's our biggest advice to you, is don't fear, because fear can keep you from a lot of things, even love. Fear can keep you from love in your life. The true love that God wants for you in your future.
My advice to the seniors would be to run your race. Focus on what you feel called to do, and don't get distracted comparing your path to someone else's. Will every day be perfect and go as planned? No, but every day will be a new chance and a new beginning.
I don't necessarily feel that I am qualified to be given advice to this year's graduating class, but I will share a few things that I have learned over the years. Nothing goes exactly as you have planned it, but instead goes exactly the way God has planned it. Know who you are as a person and stay true to that. Work hard and give it all that you got, and you will succeed. Love with all of your heart. Even after it's been broken, you mend it back together and you share that love again. And lastly, know that the battle is not yours but God's, and stay true to that. Congratulations to the class of 2021.